Hello, welcome back to Not Just Any RPG. We're back playing D&D once again. I feel like I say that every week, but that's fine. With me, we have a full cast again. Emma N playing Aravyre, Gavin playing Theran, Justin playing Orto Uti, Luke playing Radek, Emma D playing Saphina, if you remember her from last week, and Anthony playing Drago. Quick thank you to Milo Paulus for creating the theme song you heard just a few seconds ago, as well as a quick thank you to Battlebards for letting us use your music and sounds. If you look in the description of whatever you're watching this on, YouTube, Spotify, whatever podcasting platform, you'll find a referral link for Battlebards if you want to check them out. They have lots of good music and soundscapes to immerse your players in whatever system you might be running. So quick recap. We, at the beginning of last session, our heroes cleared out the mines of the giant basilisk and its giant lizard friends who were infesting the mines and keeping the miners from working. They put the bill to their tavern stay on the governor's tab, or it was the mayor of the town, right? And then it got to the governor. Was that what it was?
It went to the mayor, and then the mayor forwarded it to the governor.
Yeah.
I think.
When they got back to Pearlwater, they found very quickly that something was amiss. There was some kind of a revolution stirring. Quickly, they set off not to help either side, but to figure out which side would benefit them the most. They went and talked to the governor, asked him what they would be paid should they help him. He said, "Nothing, because I already paid for your stay and drinks in an inn." And the party did not seem to like that, and so they opened the gates and let the revolution take over the town. Following this, there was a huge showdown between the governor, his guards, and the party. Unfortunately, Leolana fell in this showdown, and Saphina, one of the leaders of the revolution, showed up just in time to see the defeat of the governor and saw what the party had lost. And that is where we pick back up. All the corpses of the guard around. You all stand tired, out of breath. And Saphina kind of off to the side, breaking through the crowd that's kind of surrounded this courtyard.
So many people dead. Oh my god. And Leolana's dead too.
Yeah, this was a bit of a train wreck.
Oh god. I feel bad for everybody that has died. Equally.
Oh god.
I can't even. What is that? I've told you guys not to get involved. Okay? This is not our fight to fight. We should have, maybe preserved the peace and, not gotten involved here. And look where it's gotten us. So many people dead. Do you see that guy over there? I don't think he has a head anymore. Was that you, Radek?
What? No.
I walk up behind you guys. Everyone, I appreciate everything that you guys have done for us. The sacrifices that you guys have made to both of your humanity and within your group. And I just want to say how sorry I am. And I am so very, very sorry that you guys lost one of your own. Is there anything that I can do to help you guys out? So I did not mean for any of this to happen.
I didn't mean for any of this to happen. I tried to prevent any bloodshed coming here. I actively told everyone not to get involved, to stay out of it, to stay neutral, and now we've lost a member of our own team. My good friend, Leilana. Senseless bloodshed.
Did you know her before we...
Well, I felt like I've known her a lifetime, Theran. Okay? I would grieve the same for you if you were to pass right now, and I'm glad you're not dead. But, you know, everybody, right now, all the people that, you know, we've killed in quote-unquote self-defense, even though I told you guys to not kill them because, you know, they're just doing their jobs, are now dead. And I pity everybody else that has also died, but Leilana is the first person that I've actually grieved, because no one in my immediate family has died. The senseless bloodshed like
how
this.
fortunate.
Oh,
Yeah,
Really?
that's really fortunate of you.
Yeah, I'm with Ordo. I think a few gold coins would help soothe the emotional toll of Leilana's death.
Now, I don't really understand what you mean by senseless. She didn't die for nothing.
Well, she died for something that was not her problem. It's not any of our problems, and we got involved in this mess.
I, for one, think that injustice is all of our problems.
Well, as long as it doesn't pertain to any of us, we should have kept our necks down and looked the other way. Not a problem.
Yeah, but here we are. And it already happened.
Yes, and we should continue to avoid any more senseless bloodshed. I don't want you to die, Aravyre, or Theran, or Drago, or Radek, and you. I don't know why. And you. I don't know why you want to get more involved in such conflicts. I just want a way out of here. I just want to go back home and not get involved. I want freedom.
I mean, that's what I think all of us want.
Yes.
That's why we were fighting, was for our freedom.
Mm-hmm.
There are other ways. We
And
can
in the
plan something
way-
out.
You freed the entire class of people.
Not our problem. Or not really something we should be taking credit for. It was a byproduct. It was not the motivator or the motivation as to why we did things. It was a byproduct.
I don't know, we can take credit for it, though.
We could. I mean, the credit's nice, but it's not something that we really intended to do. It was more of a byproduct. You guys kind of dragged me into it, begrudgingly, so might I add.
Okay, so
Yeah.
we could just take your name off of the credit then. Because the rest, you guys did not have to help us at all. It was from the goodness of all of your own hearts. Regardless of whatever personal stake you guys had into this, you guys didn't have to help us.
You know,
I think a little infamy would be good for our group. Like, imagine Drago, toppler of governments, destroyer
Ordo,
of God's own appointed governor.
Ordo, the person who stays out of everything. I like that. You know what? I don't need my city, or Marsart, to get any more attention than it does already, which is none. So you can take my name off of it. I don't need the credit.
All right.
None.
Alright, so
Okay.
If you want us to stay out of your business, then maybe you can stay out of ours if you're not a fan of.
Stay out of. I want you guys. I want what's best for you guys. Don't get involved.
at this junction, I've been searching, ruffling through my pack. I pull out my little prayer wheel and a stick of incense. I'm gonna walk over to. Somebody move the character. I don't know the dead character's name.
Leilana.
Leilana, yeah. And I'm gonna walk over to Leilana. It's like, all right, guys, I'm registered for burial rites here. I'm gonna.
I
stick
can also pray.
a stick of incense in like her armpit or something. Just like stick it up on her. I'm gonna light it, and
How much armpit hair does Leilana have?
A lot.
it'll take forever to get down there. We'll be long gone.
Hey, hold on. You're not the only religious person here. I can also stick another stick in her other armpit and light her on fire.
You're religious?
What the?
Yeah, I'm a
What is
paladin.
happening?
I am a paladin. Plus, I don't like odd numbers. I like them to be even, true neutral.
I think we
Oh
need
my
to
God.
Are you
go
authorized
find
for burial
somewhere
rites?
to stay for the
We can
night.
both bury her.
Well, I'm not quite familiar with these rituals, but do you know of any family of hers? Anyone who might want to know that she's passed? Who
Nope.
might want to help her?
You guys.
Nada.
So is there
She's part of some
anyone?
group, the Guardians of the Gods.
Guardians of the Gods.
Yeah, she's telling me about it while we were in prison together.
Okay.
Well?
Yeah, I don't remember at all.
Yeah.
Good on you, man. Good on you for remembering that. Else, if we ever find him, we'll let him know.
Is that
Yeah.
like a band? Guardians of the Gods?
What's a band?
No.
Oh, well.
There are bands in.
Yes. There's a reason why.
I never heard of him.
Come to Marsart, you know, we got plenty of them.
Saphina, there is a Guardians for the Gods outpost. It's outside of the city, but it's not too far in the region.
Oh, she was a member of the Guardians for the Gods. There's an outpost not too far from here. I guess we can go and deliver her remains there and see what family and such that she has.
We could bring her body to them, considering that would be the respectful thing to do.
Yeah, we're not gonna demand the Guardians to come here.
We
Yeah.
wouldn't want
That-
that.
That'd be rough
Excuse me?
to say, hey, your member died.
can't
Your
think
Oh,
of
body-
there's the phone. There's a phone. Phone ringing. Well, do you? Now I feel bad for leaving this corpse among another sea of corpses around us. You know, left by us. I feel like she deserves a proper burial. I don't know where we're gonna bury her because you know below us is straight up stone, and we can't really bury her in a stone. And you know she's also a very big woman.
Well, we're
So
not
we can't-
burying her. We're bringing her remains to
Yeah.
the Guardians.
Yeah, that's the whole thing that we've been talking about.
We have been talking about that.
Mhm.
I just like circling around.
I can see that.
Are we really gonna do that? It
As
sounds
an
like a lot of
immigrant, I can
effort.
sense that about you.
Yeah, let's do it.
She's a very big person.
She is. Let's all work together.
we can get a wagon.
Well, I
We
think
gonna
it
load
would-
her up in the cart.
Yeah.
I think it would be a good idea before we decide to adventure off to rest a little bit. I'm feeling a little bit sore in my chest a little bit from all those fights and all those hits I took.
I think we're fine. It's not.
Yeah, I mean, we don't want her to start to smell. We only have
Yeah.
a short window of time.
Yeah, let's head off.
I mean, if you're really that tired, you can just stay behind.
Take a little
You can
nap.
take a nap in the back of the
How
wagon.
how far
Yeah,
away
you
is this
can
outpost?
take it.
Saphina would be able to tell you it's like it's really not far outside of the city. It's maybe an hour, maybe two, depending on how fast you're going.
And what time is it by the time we're done with the...
It's not late. It's probably kind of later in the afternoon. 'Cause you guys left the mining town in the morning.
Alright, well,
Yeah, I'm gonna stay back.
I guess I'll stay back with Radek.
Well,
anyone
I'll
wanna call?
I'll help take the body.
I
You know
can
what?
help find something to carry the body while we're in town, but I'm a little too tired for a long trek at this point.
Honestly, I think Leolanda.
Well, I have-
deserves
I
my
have a
help.
wagon.
Oh,
I
you
do
got a
live-
wagon.
I live here, so I got
Okay.
a lot
Well,
of
we need
things.
like two of them.
I
Yeah,
I
have
think
two
one should
wagons.
be
Oh
sufficient.
my god.
Okay. Are
We're
you like a
strong
wagon dealer?
halflings. We can
What
do
does he
anything.
drag?
Oh my god.
Okay.
A quick prayer before I leave you guys to move your body.
Wait, I also want to pray.
Yeah, but make you learn how to forge in the afterlife.
Okay.
Amen.
Well, I'm gonna hamana.
What?
That is a
I already-
prayer.
That-
Who
okay.
prayed better? I think I did.
I
Why
didn't
isn't
know
it a
this was a cup.
competition?
Yeah.
Why can't y'all just pray to your respective gods and
Leave it at
you
that.
know, move on?
Who said we
But I
were
did.
fighting? We're not fighting.
You're
I'm trying to improve
It-
here.
You're kind of being a little passive aggressive with your.
Passive aggressive is not in my nature, Theran.
I mean,
remember
you
who you're
say
talking
that.
to.
You say that. It seems like you're kind of jealous of Radek right now. How he's...
I'm not jealous. That's all I gotta say to
That
that.
sounded a little
I don't believe you.
Nah, I'm just gonna
like
walk
you're
away.
lying.
I feel the best.
But
Oh, okay,
Oh,
Saphina.
there's an X. Over
There's
the...
an X.
That's where you are.
Oh,
Yeah.
ah,
Yeah,
Like,
this is
what
called a
happens?
map. This is called a map, Aravyre.
That's where we are.
Yeah.
So wait, we're splitting up. So me, Saphina, and Aravyre are going with the
Wait,
body.
I thought it was going along as well.
Okay.
And
well,
Ordo.
Then you are. And Ordo, who's very
They-
upset for no
They're
reason.
leaving. They're leaving in the wagon, and he's like, "Wait!"
we're like, not
wait,
to
it's
roll
only
this
pray.
guy.
I need to pray. I can pray better than him.
Okay. So you all head off to the outpost, which is to the northwest of the city. What are the two people who are not leaving doing?
I would assume that we are setting up camp for whenever the rest return. We go like outside
That's
the
what
city.
he's doing. I'm
Praying.
no, I'm walking out. I'm heading over towards the forges.
Okay.
Alright, I guess I will go find a place to set up camp. I like head outside the city, maybe like about like a 15-20 minute walk away from the city to the point where we're like outside the city, but like you can still kind of see it from a distance.
Okay. What about Radek? What's Radek doing in the forge? What's the plan?
Let's see. I'm gonna whip out the little prayer wheel. I'm gonna start praying at each forge. I'm checking to see if there's any damage. You know, big revolution in the city. Looters might have come in, messed up, maybe stolen the bellows or something. Checking the stuff. How's it looking?
It does look like some people maybe tore through here and took some tools and things.
Bastards.
The room looks a little messy, but they didn't really damage too much in here. A lot of tools are missing, but minor damage here or there, maybe like a dent from like someone, they like took a tool and they like smashed something. But it's by and large like the forge. Once there's new tools in here, could be operational.
Alright, I'm gonna spend my time cleaning the place up.
All right, and now we join the rest of the crew. Traveling to the outpost.
So Saphina, about the games in the city, are they gonna continue?
I feel like I need a refresher on this.
The games that you guys participate.
Prisoner
Well, not
game.
you guys, because
Prisoner ones.
your character is dead now. But everybody else participated in as prisoners.
Would I know about these?
If you've lived here, yes, yeah.
Yes.
People from all over this region would know about these, and then like some of the upper crust of other regions would know about it because they, this prison, this nation, essentially like bought prisoners to come down and fight in the games.
I just thought it was
So-
like a secret little ring thing.
No, there was
Secret
like a
fighting
whole
ring?
crowd. Yeah.
Okay, well. I mean, I wouldn't want them to. I would think that we should have a jury system. Things like that. You get out on good behavior.
People don't
Well,
fight for
I
their
agree with
freedom
that in
anymore.
principle, but like, I don't know. As a kid, like riding down in the wagon to watch the games, that was really fun. Like I'm from this
You-
region, and
You watched the games growing up?
yeah, everyone in this part of the world did.
I think that if people want to fight, they should fight because they want to, not because they're forced to. I'm sure there are people here that would still like to fight for money. And I'm sure people would put up money to pay to watch them fight.
I think that's a good point.
Mm.
Markets.
Market.
Yeah, I'd watch it fight.
Yeah,
Pretty cool.
fighting is fun, and
And I'm sure you'd probably even pay a little bit just to watch, even if it was like a copper piece or something like that.
Like a pay per viewing.
Yes.
Maybe we'll get a ring set up.
okay. Well, Aravyre, how about you and I? One day we watch a fight go down.
No.
Okay.
Okay.
How about you, Drago? Draigo? You and I? My halfling friend. I've never been to one of these games because, you know, I've been so isolated for so long. I
I
don't
thought
even know
you
about...
liked being isolated from the way you were
Well,
talking
I
about
mean,
it.
I kind of, you know, seeing fights happen recreationally in a competitive setting. That's fun.
Wait, would you support neither side or both sides? In a
Well,
fight?
okay. Politics are completely different from sporting events. Did sports exist back then? I'm just gonna go with that. Sports. Yeah.
Competition.
So, competitions. Yeah. We're not fighting for a political cause. My neutralness does not extend to not having fun. How dare you? That's a disgusting stereotype that you hold, Drago.
What's...
That's
I'm
the
confused with what what stereotype is this?
Thinking that just because I hold no opinions whatsoever, that I can't have fun, I can't participate in sports because I can't root for either side. I can only root for both sides. The only time I'd ever want to do that is for both sides to have fun. Okay. As long
Really
as there's no
wholesome of you.
You, as a being, just confuse me.
Well, how so, Saphina? How so? Do you know where I'm from? Have you ever heard of Mars art?
Yes?
Okay. Well, again, we're all neutral, so yeah. And I adhere to those principles. Apparently Theran believes that my entire city is just gonna go to purgatory and just do nothing for eternity, which scares me. I really hope that doesn't happen. They're all good people.
You can't choose heaven or hell. I guess that's what happens.
Yeah,
You stand for nothing.
Yeah.
What do you fall for?
Exactly. We that scares me. Not being rewarded in the afterlife. But, that is besides the point. I would like to go to these sporting events one day. And that is that. Drago, if you want to join me one day, take up on that
The
offer.
new government sets up a cool sporting arena. I would be completely fine joining you.
Okay. This might be my little mildly political take. I hope that government does set up another coliseum for more sporting events.
Or we could just reuse the same
Yeah.
Coliseum.
That would save a lot of money.
Oh.
Yeah. Building
Although
a
a second
Coliseum.
Coliseum would be cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What if we build it
Why not
on
do?
top of the old Coliseum?
Double
Christy
Coliseum.
I'll join you one day. And Saphina, I hope one day you will join us in watching it. Friends, right? We're friends, even though it confused you a bit.
Maybe.
Coming into what appears from far away to be like a small village, almost, with a small wooden wall and a wooden tower, like a watchtower, to one side of the gate. Coming through the gates that swing open a few moments after you've stopped in front of them, with one of the guards from up in the watchtower kind of looking down at you and checking you out, and then giving a thumbs up to somebody you can't see behind the gates. You come in, and it's not exactly what you'd expect. It's definitely not like residential buildings or tents. There are some tents around, and then there is one large kind of central wooden building that people are kind of coming to and from. There's quite a few people coming around this place. The guards are not dressed in like full like metal armor like you saw in Pearl Water. They might be dressed in leather. Some in this like kind of natural wood looking pieces of armor. They're holding staffs, and it's quite a strange group. They all kind of look at you little suspiciously as the wagon rides past. And as you come up to the large wooden building, a woman comes outside. Is there anything I can help you with?
Hi, madam. One of your own graciously helped my people in securing our freedom, but she has unfortunately lost her life. Now, we didn't know her very well, or I particularly did not know her very well, but I just wanted to make sure that she got a proper burial.
I see. Who's this?
Leolana.
Leolana.
Smile.
And she kind of peers up over the side of the wagon and looks into it. Ah. Oh, I know where she was stationed. What was she doing all the way in Pearlwater?
Let's take a step back.
Well-
You can go. You could describe it.
Well, I was just saying that she was taken prisoner and we had to fight, like, fights and, go do things for this governor, and we fell into some sort of trouble along those lines. She ended up losing her life.
She fought valiantly for a cause that I didn't particularly believe in, but she believed in wholeheartedly, and I respect that.
You just trusted the short one, but...
I'm below average height, not short.
No, me.
Oh, okay. If you would do the honors of granting her a proper burial, then so be it.
Well, yes, of course. In our we have a special tradition when one of the guardians dies.
I ask where she was stationed?
She was stationed out west, on the edge of one of the few patches of untamed land that still exist on the continent. Now, our tradition, I know you've brought her to us, and that's, thank you, but all our members who die when in service of the gods are to be turned to ash and buried near their shrine. Now, I've heard rumors of a shrine, of the shrine that she was supposed to be stationed at, there being some trouble, but I didn't hear from her, so we sent somebody up to check, and they should be back in a few days to tell me what's been going on over there. I assume whatever's happened is happening because we don't have a guardian there. But I don't know where you're all headed, but I would greatly appreciate it if you would do the gods and Leolana the honor of taking her ashes to her shrine.
Absolutely.
The shrine is deep in the forests outside of Arginin. Arginin is a city we've had quite a bit of trouble with recently. But
what kind of trouble? Like,
well, Leolana's reports of it, they say that the city is encroaching in some way onto
encroaching.
the land, moving onto.
Okay.
I kind of hit him. Like, don't interrupt this person.
Moving on to typically a negative connotation.
Okay.
Yeah. In what way? It's not really clear. She says she said she wasn't sure what plans they had, but they were sending people deeper and deeper into the forests. We've sent a few people up to Arginin to have some discussions with them, but of course they're not telling us anything. So, but yeah, just to let you know, if you take the road northwest out of Arginin, you should arrive in the forest at the shrine, so long as you are of you have a pure purpose in going there.
Can I have a map by any chance?
It's not really something that can be mapped.
Okay. I guess we'll do our best.
If you had Leolana with you, it would be extremely easy to find. It's going to be a little bit harder without her. These shrines are very important, and I'm not going to give you the whole crash course on exactly what they do, but they're very important to the gods and to the natural order. They keep things running, so they're hard to find. And if they are found, we have defenders there. So I can't, even if I could map it, I would not.
That does make sense.
So, do you all want to gather up Radek and Theran and head out tomorrow?
Sure.
Pose.
Now, those of you from further west would know Arginin is not very close. So, you know, this is a bit of a longer term thing, unless you guys want to beeline it there. But it's not very close. So this is just kind of something to keep in mind. A direction, I suppose.
Should I tell that to Saphina? Saphina, we should Arginin is pretty far, very far. I don't think we should beeline it. I feel like we should just, maybe it should be like en route, a pit stop.
What other stops are you guys making? I mean, I don't know your group. I know it's far. I just didn't know that there was a route, I guess.
Aravyre, what stops are we making?
Well, I think maybe our best option would be to convene with everybody. I do believe that we should take Leolana's ashes to the shrine. I believe that is something that, should be done properly and, out of respect for her.
Yes,
but considering it is a very long journey, we should make sure everybody's on board, and it will eventually be done.
It will eventually be done. I don't know if that should be our end goal, but no, okay. It's not. We're gonna do it eventually. I feel like we should have. It's Drago, help me out here. What do you want?
I honestly have no direction in life at this moment. I feel like I could go anywhere, do anything.
Wow. You could
but
stop
I do want to go back to the city to see if there is money to be had in the change of government.
Okay. Well, looking at this map right now, I see. I am now realizing that is en route to my home. I don't know if they'll let you in, so we don't have to go there. I don't even know what's going on over there at Marsart, to be honest. Something crazy is going down, but I'm sure my people will take care of it, or are taking care of it. So
Drago, maybe when we get back, we can have a meeting with some of the other townsfolk, and maybe we can get started on that ring idea. I really liked what you brought up.
Yeah.
Okay,
Maybe get that started.
good ideas all around.
Yeah, I can maybe use some of the treasury money to hire a contractor to start working on that. Yeah, let's head back once we get our ashes and reconvene with the rest of our group.
There's a bit of a ritual that you stay and watch. I'm sure most of you would. Some of the guardians come together and they kind of form a circle around Leolana's body. There is this. They do this chant, and there's this kind of warm energy that radiates off of the circle that you can feel even on the outside of it. And as this warmth kind of reaches a crescendo and the chanting has gotten quite a bit faster, there's this ball of light. It looks a bit like a mini sun kind of forms in the middle and crashes into Leolana's body, turning her completely into ash, kind of emanating out from the place where the ball of flame hits. The ashes seem to be like collected on a gust of wind and blown into a little container, a vial that seems much too small for the amount of ashes that there were, and yet they all seem to fit.
For a 7-foot person.
Yes. Yet somehow they all seem to fit. This vial is handed off to you, to one of you. Who wants to carry it?
Aravyre.
Carry it.
All right.
Carry it in my pack.
Aravyre, you are handed Leolana's ashes in a small vial, about this big. For the podcast, I'm holding 2 fingers a few inches apart.
I'd say like
I put it in
3
my
to 4.
Yeah. You put it in your pack? Okay.
Thank you, Aravyre.
I do. It needs to be done.
Yes, you do. Good job, Aravyre.
Heading back... Sorry, go ahead.
I am so very sorry for the trouble I've caused you guys.
What trouble have you caused?
It's okay. We knew what we were getting into.
The death of your friend!
Oh,
my god!
God damn it. Are you fucking kidding me? You were so upset over it, and then you're like, what problem?
No, I think he mostly forgot that she was a revolution leader.
And not
I
just
was
like a...
God.
very close to forgetting it, and now you reminded me. Saphina, I just wanted to move past it, okay? Being truly neutral means to forgive all transgressions, and now you've just reminded that... okay, I will try to forget it again. Just don't remind me it happened. This is the true Marsart way. Forget, forgive, and forget.
Or you can just forgive.
That doesn't work like that.
Why not?
Okay, well, I follow the order of vengeance, and as long as I remember something, I have to go avenge them, and I don't feel like killing you, Saphina, because I kind of... You're cool, alright? I don't feel like killing you right now.
Maybe
so
we
if I
should
forget
talk
it.
about possibly killing people in our group.
Yeah,
I know,
Orto,
I'm not...
You will not put a hand on anyone.
I'm
No.
not. This is why I forget things.
Oh, okay.
Well, well, anyways. You all head back to the city, arriving probably spotting Theran's camp on the way back. I would imagine he set it up somewhere, or started setting up somewhere near by the road. Theran, Radek, did anything change by later in the evening as it's starting to get dark? Have you kind of finished what you were doing? What are you doing now as they're all about to come back?
So I guess there's no real like major work. I just cleaned up the place.
Mm-hmm.
I did a little prayer, and I am making my way over to partake in the looting of potentially an armor store.
I did a prayer. Anyways, time to go loot. Oh boy, here I go looting again.
Yep.
At this point, after by late evening, it's probably pretty picked over. There's not really too much around.
You should have looted first.
My religious sensibilities would have prevented me from looting first in any situation.
You had to make sure the forge was okay.
Darn. Well, I guess I'm just gonna walk back to where I assume Gavin is.
Who is Gav? I'm just kidding.
Gavin?
I'm not in here right now.
God, you're walking to Texas?
Where is that on this map?
Yes, so Theran, did anything change? Did you finish up? Did you want to do anything else before everyone comes back?
I think I was just generally trying to get everything set up. Maybe try. What do you? Would it be cold enough for like a campfire or something like that? Like, would we need a campfire?
Yes.
Okay,
You'd
so
probably want a campfire.
Set up some tents. Set up a campfire.
Yeah, wait, so am I just like walking around outside of town screaming like Theran? Because I have no idea what he is.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
I
true.
just realized that. I just walked away.
I'm not that far from the town, unless you like fucking went all over and lost your sense of direction. I just sort of.
Well,
like,
no, the only point of reference I have now is going back to where we had the fight.
Well, yeah, I just would have left straight from the fight and headed outside the town. I didn't
Yeah, so-
go wandering and then just go in a random direction.
I'm just gonna head in his direction, yelling his name.
And I've got a campfire set up too, so you should see the smoke.
Theran!
I'm
Um,
lost and alone and cold.
we'll just say for the sake of convenience, Radek and the caravan find the camp around the same time.
Conveniently. Hey guys, did you get everything sorted out? Or
Yep. I got our
did-
ashes with me.
Oh.
It's not all sorted out. We have
Wow.
to go eventually find her shrine and put the ashes there.
Oh, okay, that can't be too far, right?
Oh, funny you say that.
It's like
Oh,
the
boy.
other side of the continent, so.
Oh boy, really?
Yeah.
That's a hike.
Well, I was hoping we could maybe be able to do other stuff, but I guess this will. This, you know, we need to do this. We need to have closure, I guess. Especially
this-
Ordo. Ordo needs closure, I guess.
Okay. I guess I do need closure.
You were pretty upset back there.
I was very upset.
Yeah.
I'm still very upset. I don't know if you can see it on my face right now. I'm crying.
Was kind of why I said I think you need closure.
Yes. Thank you for noticing.
Okay.
I'm very upset right now. Do you have a tissue nearby? I need to wipe away my tears.
I've been setting up camp.
Well, man, I'm gonna blow some snot all over you. I need
please don't.
something. Okay.
Just blow on your clothes, something if you need to, or just go somewhere else.
Oh, okay. Hey, well, Aravyre has a pack, right? Do you have any napkins?
Oh my.
I don't think so.
All right, I'm really okay. I'm just gonna go to the woods and get a leaf and.
I mean, you could ask anybody else. You could just ask generally instead of assuming that one person has.
Okay, well,
you
I'm
need.
sorry for thinking that Aravyre has the backpack on her. Does anybody have a tissue? I really want to stop rolling this.
You could use your sleeve.
I could use my sleeve. Okay, that's a very productive 30 seconds.
You can go other places before
Yeah, that's what
traveling
I
all
was
the way
thinking. Does anyone have anything they need to get done?
Well, Marsart. Well, I don't really have anything to be done. I would like to go back to Marsart and see what's happening, but at the same time, I also don't want to leave you guys. And I don't know if they'll be willing to accept asylum refugees. I can just say that you're with me diplomatically. I don't know if that's something that's really, fly well with them. But if it happens, I'm assuming because we kind of got taken over by this guy that we don't really like. We'll see what happens. I haven't heard much of Pearlwater, aiding Marsart, even though we've helped them in the past. Maybe not politically, but culturally.
Yeah.
Well,
I was thinking of doing something real quick in Pearlwater.
Like what?
So I had the idea of renovating the arena that we fought in.
Oh.
And like turning it into a place where people could publicly, like, we're fight for fun and for betting rather than using prisoner labor.
Okay.
So I was going to see if I could get a contract, like get some money to hire some contractors to build that.
You're speaking my language, man. Thank you, halfling.
So,
he has a name.
I've said his name before. Drago.
So where exactly are we supposed to bring the ashes?
To Arginin, right? Is that how you...
Yeah, to Arginin.
To Arginin.
Never heard of
To
it.
the shrine.
it's far, far away. So,
Oh boy. I'm just gonna. I need to go. I need to go take care of some personal business real quick on these woods. I'll be right back.
You got a shit. Just say you got a shit.
yeah, I was about to say.
Alright. It's not shit. I just need to go take a piss. I'll be back.
Oh, okay.
Well, then just say that. Don't make it all weird.
Okay. I was trying to be respectful, not trying to be gross.
Okay. He needs to
I'm a
defecate
man of
privately.
culture.
He needs to go drain the snake.
Yes, I will be right back.
Oh.
Okay. I mean, well, I'm just saying. Well, I don't know if we do visit Marsart, I don't know if we really want a heretic like Radek to come along. I feel like we can just I don't know if it's possible to leave him behind. I think all you guys are fine, but Radek, he's prone to violence.
Heretic?
Huh?
This
Radek.
What god do you worship?
Well, I worship the one about vengeance. Onos.
Don't we worship gods in the same pantheon?
Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
well,
we
wouldn't
do.
be-
But
yeah.
not in the
How
way
can
that
I be a
do.
heretic? We're in the same pantheon.
Now you're laughing. Now you're questioning my beliefs here, okay? Radek?
I'm so confused, Orto.
Well, it doesn't have to be confusing. You could just explain what is wrong, okay? Explain to me, Radek.
What? Explain what? I'm so lost.
Well, I should have.
I keep trying to pick a fight. I guess I'm gonna get him and tackle him.
Yeah. Wait, hold on. Well, okay. Marstar does not accept.
Command on Orto and tell him calm.
Oh,
You can try to make a wisdom save if you don't want to be calm.
I don't want to be calmed. I am feeling attacked by my friends. I'm feeling
You
attacked by my
attacked
friends.
first.
Are we your friends?
Well, I'm just showing concern.
And Orto, you're feeling really calm.
I am feeling very calm. Yeah. Okay.
So I'm still trying to tackle him. He picked a fight,
You're gonna
right?
tackle him still?
I don't think being calm's helping him.
I mean,
helping you
yeah,
stop
I would say, because he's calm, you just do it. Like, you're strong enough that you just tackle him. Do you do
Yeah, I mean-
anything else, or you just like?
I guess I'll punch him in the face, bro. I don't know.
I guess I'll punch you.
I guess.
I
like,
guess.
Why not?
Since
I've
it's
never
around,
been
I'm
a
gonna take it.
victim of racism before,
Radek
I
just
guess.
feels
Or
like he
species
should
of-
be mad.
In truth, Radek's more confused than mad, but he knows a fight when he sees one.
Oh, God. Okay, I'm just saying that Marstar. Ow, my! You have a very strong fist. Ow. I hate being so calm because I just like took that. I saw it come in slow motion. I couldn't look away, but we don't accept your kind.
I'm so unnerved that he just like ate that and continued talking without like changing his voice
I'm
at
so
all.
calm.
I'm just gonna like get up off of him.
I'm so calm. Why, Drago? Please stop.
But your armor sucks.
Theran's just been back for like the past 5 minutes and just hasn't said anything.
What are you drinking? Oh, okay. I
You were not
Yeah.
expecting this when you
I
started this
was
session,
not.
did
I
you?
was not. There was. Listen. There were aspects of this, and we've taken them and turned them up to 20. So
It went from okay to holy shit.
yeah, this amp now goes up to 20. It went right past 11.
Listen, that 20, baby.
Out of
I'm gonna have to
solidarity,
say
I
it,
disguise myself as another dwarf.
I'm gonna have to say I don't accept any of those apologies at all. Really.
well, you're one of the good ones, I guess. I don't know. Oh, I'll say that to Drago.
I'm like kind of stunned, bro. I think,
So what?
I don't know.
What are we doing next?
I think y'all should get some sleep.
You should get.
I'll keep watch.
So everyone's just going to bed.
I'm staying out of all that. Fuck that shit.
Hey, you're acting like me.
Well, except better
hope
because
not.
I know how to actually stay out of drama.
Like
he
Marstar.
knows
you
how
should-
to actually stay neutral.
I know how to actually
Marsar
stay
does not
neutral.
sound very neutral
Clearly,
anymore.
Marsar does not. I'm just done. I'm just gonna rest in my tent.
Fine, Marstar
Block out all this
probably
shit.
wouldn't want you guys anyways.
I do, in fact, live here. Like, I just realized I live here. I have, like, a house.
The outside is nice this time.
I like being in the outdoors. Reminds me of home.
I'm gonna go grab my gin from my house
Nice.
Oh,
and
yeah,
come back.
Can you bring me some as well?
I mean, I guess, but I mean, this is my stash.
I'll pay you a little bit for it if you want.
You'll pay me for it?
Well, yeah, I'll pay you back for the gin or whatever if you need it.
I don't really need any money, but this isn't really about money. I just wanted my own alcohol.
Oh, okay. Well then, that's fine. I mean, sorry for asking, I guess.
Okay, I mean, that's fine. I leave anyways.
I walk out.
Well,
I walk away.
So is anyone going to comfort me after?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, I left. I forgot to say I kind of walked off. I'm kind of not there anymore.
That's understandable.
Okay. So everyone's kind of like after some events to bring you all together over the course of the last few episodes, we've now had an event that's driven you all apart. So, or at least apart from one specific person. As you all get to sleep, the night passes for all of you. While you're on watch, Drago, you see a flash of light kind of a few paces off into another part of the woods. It's far enough away that you can't quite you can't quite see what's going on over there. You feel like you're the party wouldn't be able to see you. And you hear a voice in your head that just says, "Come here."
Okay.
no
Walk
questions
over to the
asked.
flash of light.
No questions asked.
Okay. Walking over, you round the corner, and you see your patron, Mammon, a huge humanoid from the waist up figure with a serpent-like lower body, kind of holding himself up by a spear, looking down at you with this almost like disgust in his eyes as you round the corner. Ah,
Hello.
I've come to collect what I'm due.
Yeah, of course.
I've heard that you've made some extra money after escaping from this prison.
Yeah, things have been pretty profitable.
It was really quite a setback on earning back your soul. Going to prison and all. How much money did you lose?
I lost quite a bit of gold. The impersonation scheme was going beautifully. I had like over 100 gold coins from that. But they took most of it when they arrested me and sent me off here.
Well, I know I already took a cut of some of that gold you had earned, but I've heard word that there is a bank that has not only obviously has the stores of all of its customers, all the people who keep their money there, but also they've held on to the earnings that you had.
Where's the bank? The night's still young.
Sorry, Anthony. Did you name your town? I could not find it. I meant to ask you this before now.
Goldenrod or something like that.
Goldenrod? Okay. It is Mudspire a mile or two away from your hometown. There's a bank there, and they're holding all of your belongings. For this information, I'm going to be taking another cut out of your earnings. But well, I think it would be better for you to have it than not.
Of course, yeah.
I will say, before I go, do not get caught again. It's going to be quite difficult getting in and out of this bank without being caught or killed. And well, you know what happens if you die before you pay off your debt.
I am unfortunately aware. No, I'll come up with some clever way to get some help on this assignment.
Perfect. I'll be back for my cut after I hear that you've finished the job. And there's a flash of light. You feel this familiar, it's a familiar feeling. In the place where you keep your gold and your valuable belongings that you've taken or earned or stolen, or however you have arrived at having them in this pouch. There's almost like a burst of air that comes out of it, and if you reach in and look at any, like the necklace that you swindled that guy out of, any of the money you've earned, the coins, a percentage of them are gone. I will tell you after the session. And any of the like just valuable belongings have tarnished somewhat. And yeah, you head back to the group, you finish your watch, and it is now the morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Morning.
Good morning, Drago.
Morning.
I pull out some food from my my backpack or whatever I have. I guess it would be backpack, and just sort of sit around the burnt out campfire and eat and drink a little bit.
Okay, sit right next to you. I'm gonna eat as well.
You doing okay after last night, Ordo?
Yeah. I kind of had to let out some feelings. If you want, I can apologize to Radek.
I mean, you can do whatever you want, but if I were in your position, I think it'd probably be a good idea to apologize.
Okay. I will apologize to Radek, and hopefully he stays within our group, because I may have upset some folks. I don't know. I will stay with this group, because, I've got no opinions on the matter, but, maybe I may have hurt this dwarf's feelings, because, you know how sensitive dwarves can be.
Well, Ordo, I think the problem is that you did express many opinions last night.
I got a little bit carried away, didn't I?
A little carried away. You're
You
kind
know,
of
you got a lot carried away, and I honestly think that you should do more than apologize, because those were all very rude.
Yeah.
You need to
to
look
say.
within yourself and examine your biases against dwarves.
Mid-conversation here. What kind of armor is Ordo wearing?
Ordo, what kind of armor are you wearing?
Oh my god. Oh, hold on. What?
Doesn't even know.
Wait. Shit. What? Where do I find that on my character sheet? Is it under? Just. I have no idea where to find. Where is it on my character sheet?
Oh Jesus! Just say
It should be just in the equipment section at the bottom.
Yeah.
Oh. Chainmail? Chainmail.
Oh.
Is there anything special about it, or is it just like chainmail?
It's it has the Marstart logo or flag on it. Logos are not
The
flags.
logo.
The logo.
Copyrighted, of course.
Yeah.
Oh God.
All right, Saphina, I will apologize. Say sorry to Dwarf McDwarface. So I'm gonna go up to Radek and
First of all, I don't think you should say that.
Yeah.
Ever,
Okay.
If you're gonna apologize.
Radek.
What do you want, Ordo?
I whispered to Leon.
I would like to
Who is
Up-
that?
apologize for my actions last night. It was done in the best interest because I don't want to see you die particularly. If you come to visit, and I just thought, it would be best if you stay back. But I did get carried away with the racial slurs a little bit. I mean, you could take some racial slurs maybe, if you know.
I would say you were a bit out of line, at least a little.
I am willing to admit that a little bit. I mean, you were a bit out of line too, with punching me in the face, and getting your friend Drago to cast calm all over me and letting me take that, which, but also wasn't that cool. Two wrongs don't make a right.
I thought he was our friend.
He was our friend. He is our friend. What am I talking about? Even though he does side with dwarves. But, yeah. I forgive you. I'm willing to forgo and extend this if you apologize to me. I'm stick out my hand. You can grab it. You don't have to grab. You don't have to do a handshake, right?
Not gonna do that.
I said I was sorry, Radek.
You
Seems
also
to me like you're drawing a little line in the sand here, in the dirt,
And
and I'm not gonna be the one to step over it.
but you should. You should do that.
Alright, Order, I'm gonna walk away now.
I accept my apology. Accept it.
Don't talk to me again.
Saphina, he didn't accept my apology.
yeah, because you messed it up, dude.
Did you not hear
You-
how genuine I was?
No, you demanded an apology from him
I said
after
I was
you
sorry.
insulted him.
Oh, okay.
It doesn't matter.
Hey, Radek, I'm sorry.
Go fuck yourself.
I demand to be taken seriously in this group. I feel like you guys have not.
Well,
been
then
taking me
maybe you should
Apologize?
spout out random racial slurs out of nowhere.
Or like grovel.
Grovel. Is that an actual word? Because I don't know if it gravel. Is it like the rocks on the ground? Gravel?
No, like what?
Do you have a dictionary on you?
Grovel.
No.
Grovel.
Like kowtow
Like-
to
like-
a person.
Like beg for forgiveness,
Yeah.
grovel.
Yeah. Be nice to them, not demand also for them to
Really?
apologize when they did nothing wrong.
He punched me in the face.
He
Drago-
was fully it was within his right to. You were being rude.
I was a defenseless man who was cast calm upon him. That's
Yeah.
I kind of
Did
just,
that harm you in
yes,
any
it
way?
did. Did you not see this black eye?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
No.
You earned it.
I can't believe this.
You reap what you sow.
You're slow.
You're about to make an enemy out of like everybody.
Yeah.
Okay.
So much for
have
saying
to.
neutral, I guess.
Yeah, I guess it's just very not neutral. I'm now more confused about who you are.
Dude,
What's
this
our
hill
plan for
goblin.
today?
Did we have that meeting with the townsfolk about the ring?
No, we should do that today
Yes.
while they're setting up their new government.
I agree. I'll get some of the people that have been arranged to be in power by a council, an elective council.
What kind of Saphina? Do you know what kind of government this new town or this new government is going to be? Is it gonna go to the monarchy of old, or is it gonna be a new society?
Well, we are allowing the people to vote on it, so
Ooh.
We'll see what happens. We're using a democratic process to figure out which. Yes, to figure out what system.
I am the Senate.
Well, that does sound like a very good way of going about things. Personally, in my town, or in my culture, where I've been training now for the past few years, we take a vote on everything, and there is no single leader. We all work with each other, and we all don't work for any amount of payments. We don't. None of us are richer than the other. That's part of the monk culture.
Utopia.
It's pretty peaceful. It's pretty nice.
Doesn't sound better than Mars Art, but alright.
I live in the woods with animals where it's free, and I don't have to worry about any of that. I don't have to worry about people.
You don't.
That sounds.
And also,
Sounds nice, but it also sounds lonely.
Yeah, I was about to say.
It's better than living with the lords and ladies.
That's fair.
Mars Art's the closest here. Just saying.
Have you always lived in the woods, or did you grow up somewhere?
Yeah, what is the woods
Oh.
like?
No, I grew up. I grew up in a fairly wealthy family. My dad's a lord.
A lord.
Yes, but
Of
I
what
feel very
family?
confined. None of your business.
Okay.
Also, if you would, the Sagemire family. That's my family. It's my last name.
Okay.
But I felt very confined. I ran off to the woods, and I quite like it. It's peaceful, and there's no politics. I don't have to be proper or polite.
Ah.
I can be me.
Okay. That sounds quite nice-ish.
And everybody is accepted at the woods.
Okay. Well, that sounds like a you problem.
I sort of lightly punch Ordo and whisper to him, "Back off! Stop!"
Speaking of governmental issues, so there's this very evil man that lives a few miles away from my hometown of Goldenrod. He's quite a nefarious necromancer. And since it's on our way out to the shrine, we need to send Leolana. Maybe y'all could help me do a favor to my hometown and take out this very evil man.
Will this benefit your town?
How?
Yeah.
Okay.
How
If y'all
is
think I'm lying, by the way, you can make a deception check, but
Well,
with-
it'd be insight.
Well,
insight.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I don't think you're lying. It's just like,
Yeah.
If you guys
Do I
think
lie?
you have any reason to believe that he's lying,
yeah, I don't have any reason to think you're lying. You've been
What is
very
it?
trustworthy
an
so far,
insight check?
to me at least.
Yeah, if you think I'm lying.
What's an 11? Tell me.
well,
I'm
it
gonna-
depends
Well,
on
is
what
that
he
natural?
rolls for deception.
Is that
Yeah.
natural 11, or is that 11 plus your modifier?
No, that's 11 plus my modifier.
Okay.
I got a nat 20.
Well, then I think Anthony would need
Well-
to get a nat 20 in return.
Yeah, let's
Well,
see
I-
if Anthony gets an at 20 first of all. Second of all,
I do have -1 in insight though.
Well, nat 20 is a nat 20.
Yeah, is a nat 20.
that's how I typically
Isn't it?
play it. Yeah.
Yeah.
But what I will also say though is Anthony insight is not an automatic lie detector, so Anthony can reveal if he is lying which, I mean, obviously out of character, we know that he is in this case. He can reveal ways that you might see, like he might be avoiding eye contact, he might, what have you. But he doesn't have to say for sure yes or no, I'm lying, and he definitely does not have to say what he's lying about unless you push him on it, unless you press him on it. And he still doesn't have to say it, but he might choose to should you press him on it.
That's role playing, baby.
That is
Let me
roll
roll this deception check to
See
see
if you roll a natural 20.
that rolled off the table.
Reroll.
That's a reroll right there, baby.
Yeah, I rolled a 21, but not like it's just 14 plus 7, not natural 20 or anything.
Oof.
Well, I would say in this case, normally, given out of character, we already know what's going on. In character, I would say, given that, like, Saphina's not typically very good at insight, you just get the sense that something is amiss. Like, he's not saying everything. You're not sure for a fact that he's lying.
Which makes sense because I barely know these people.
Right, exactly. It's just something's a little off. You're not sure what it is.
But yeah, that's just something to think about as we travel. And I'd like to stop and do that.
Well, how far away is your hometown from here?
Well, it's still in the same set of little states. It's just across the water. If we take the land route, it's not too far. In terms of days, I'm not really sure.
Well, unless
How many days would it be to get to there?
A few days by foot.
With 2 wagons.
I would say unless one of us has a boat, we probably ought to take the land route.
Yeah.
With wagons, the speed doesn't really change all that much because wagons typically carry things and then go at like normal walking speed when traveling.
2 wagons.
If we take 2 wagons, shouldn't that mean double the speed?
Yeah. I can do math.
Mm-hmm. I can too. I got you.
But yeah, let's go into Pearlwater and see what's going on with the new government.
Yeah, I'd be interested to find out how this goes.
Sorry.
Bless you.
Bless you.
Yes.
Going back to
I don't bless your
Pearl-
rolls, I bless you.
going back to going back to Pearlwater. So you guys just want to head straight to where the Colosseum was, where the arena was?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, pretty much. Okay. Heading back there, a few people start to follow you. Some who were just milling about, maybe talking with a few of the other citizens. And yeah, they follow you all the way there. Is there anybody you guys are trying to talk to, or are you just trying to talk to as many people as who are like around, or?
I purposely gathered the people that I knew were going. That we're pretty much like organizing everything.
Okay.
I sort of just follow her lead.
Yeah, you grab a handful of these people, and take them over to the arena. Saphina, what is this all about? We're kind of in the middle of trying to get the city back on track.
I understand that, and I don't want to take you away from that for too long, but my friend here, Drago, had this very good idea that could probably bring some wealth to our budding government. And I introduce him.
They all look at you. You see just like a bunch of eyes just turn.
Just staring at you very creepily.
It turns out Drago has stage fright.
A bard with stage fright.
Hello, I am Drago, as your friend speaks of. So I had the idea.
This is my PowerPoint presentation.
So thank you all for coming. So I had this really awesome idea to transform this drab, depressing arena that used to have prisoners from all across the country fight each other into an awesome, brutal coliseum where paid fighters can fight each other for the entertainment of thousands. It'll bring a ton of wealth to our city, and it will bring a lot of strong fighters to the city to try to compete for wealth and for influence. And it'll just provide a source of entertainment for everyone here. Plus, we already have the arena, so it makes sense to make use of it.
I feel like it's convincing enough. I don't need to ask you to make a check. Like, there's no reason for them to say no. Yeah, that makes sense. Yes. Well, the prisoners escaped, and we need to get the city back on track. And, well, aside from trade, this was kind of the next biggest attraction here in Pearlwater, so I suppose getting this back on track as soon as possible would be ideal, and we're not really in any position to pay for prisoners to be shipped here, so yeah. I mean, it makes sense.
And then here's the catch, though. So I know some contractors in Goldenrod, and I was wondering if I could get an investment of 10 gold to send them here to help renovate the arena into a worthy coliseum.
Okay. I'm going to ask you out of character. Should this be a persuasion or a deception check?
It's a +7 for me either way.
No, but I'm asking you if it's a lie or not.
Oh, a deception. I'm not sending contractors over to renovate.
Okay, roll deception.
19.
Yes, that makes perfect sense. Someone who seems as well connected as you. Well, hey, let me collect it. We'll put some money in. And he takes off like his hat. He's like wearing a hat. He's like put in some gold pieces from the like counselors who are kind of organizing everything, and passing it around once or twice. He gets the amount of money. He counts it up. 1, 2, 3, 4. And here's an extra gold piece for your troubles. And he passes you the stack. It's a great idea. I'm glad we're setting off on this immediately. It'll bring some much needed business to the city while we're rebuilding, preparing for the traders to come back.
Yeah, we'll set off sometime tomorrow to Goldenrod, and you can expect contractors here pretty soon.
Okay. Is there anything else we wanted to do before we set off?
Well, was the vote being taken today on the government stuff?
Well, there's not really any voting going on currently. They are.
Or are they planning on doing that today?
Which vote exactly are you talking
Like
about?
the vote on like what government, like some of the decisions of what their new
Oh,
government was going to be like.
Well, let me ask you why. Were you just curious, or did you want to get involved somehow, or?
No, I mean I was just interested in like either just like watching how like a new government
Okay,
would
well,
partake, since
in-
I've been only a part of established governments already.
yeah. In that case, if you kind of ask someone those questions, they'll tell you. Right now, the council that has basically formed, this one hasn't been voted on, of people who are willing to step up and put in some work to start forming this new government, are right now just forming proposals for what the government should actually look like, and those are going to be put to a vote by the citizens, including the citizens who were once locked out of the city. So nothing's being voted on today. Right now, just there's arguments and proposals being written for a future vote on kind of what this government should look like, how democratic should it be, how many positions of power should there be, how are powers separated, so on and so forth.
Alright, well then I guess I have no more things I would be interested in doing in the town. I'd be willing to go and
One thing that they're interested in, they're heavily focused on is making sure whatever official they have, governor, what have you, is not able to be as easily corrupted by the money that comes into the city.
kind of makes sense.
It's gonna be central to this new government.
Yeah, understandably so.
All right, so we're heading out to first destination,
Goldenrod, I believe.
Goldenrod, or at least the region that Goldenrod is in.
Yes.
Okay. And with that, because I would have one more thing, but I think it would take longer than we have. So with that, I think we'll call it for this week. Very roleplay heavy session.
Sorry, guys.
Okay. Well, very interesting middle bit for this session.
Didn't expect
little
me
bit.
to go that way, but sometimes it happens.
Oh my god.
That's
No.
role-playing.
Is that planned?
Not the way that was supposed to
He
go.
just had a whole fucking Word document like ready
No.
to go.
Thank you for watching or listening or what have you. Please, on whatever platform you watched or listened to this on, give us a like, a rating, subscribe, whatever it is, on whatever platform. Please join us at twitch.tv/NotJustAnyRPG at 8 p.m. Eastern on Fridays for the sessions. If you enjoyed, we'd love to have you. We try to be involved in the chat a little bit when there are people in it. You can also find us on Twitter at NotJustAnyPod, where you'll find information on this show as well as our other podcast, which is on books, Not Just Any Book Club, if you're interested in that. And yeah, I think that is it. So we will see you all next week. Have a good one.